Good morning, we are in Barcelona and I've just landed from like a 10-11 hour journey from Bogota to Miami and then to Barcelona. So this video is the end of my 4.5 months in Colombia and I'm finishing off with about 36 hours in Spain. So I'm going to be here until tomorrow night and then I'm going back home. And it is currently 8 AM. I am shattered. I've slept maybe 2 hours on and off on the flight, and right now it should be like midnight for me, I think, and it's not. It's 8 AM, so that's really rough. I'm gonna go head over to a Starbucks. I wanted to go to a McDonald's because tea is like €1, but none are open until 9 AM and I'm not waiting an hour, so I'm gonna go to a Starbucks, buy a cheap cup of tea, and then I'm probably gonna have a little sleep there if I can have a little nap, because I can't check in to anywhere, it's far too early. But once I can, we'll head over and we'll start this trip. Got me tea, I'm in Starbucks and I'm sat in a comfy chair. It's gonna chill here and maybe try and have a nap. Now I'm sitting in Plaza de Catalunya, which is one of the main squares in Barcelona, and I've never seen so many birds in one place. There's just so many of them, and this morning the trees were full of them. But one thing that I'm pondering while sitting here in the nice sun is that in about 4 hours time I'll have been awake for like 48 hours, and yeah, maybe I've had like the odd 30-minute nap here or there. I didn't really sleep much on the long haul flight, like it was very interrupted, so I'm gonna be exhausted staying up until later on tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. This is one of the things I love about Spain. The narrow streets with apartment buildings. I mean, you get it in other countries too, like in Italy and Venice, it's similar, but it's most notable in Spain, and it's just so cool. Look at the size of these donuts, like compared to my hand. They're huge. Checked into my room. It's actually not too bad. It's cozy. We've got our own couch, got a locker, got a window. There's nothing to look at though. And then up here is the bed, so you climb this ladder and you get to bed. It is not the biggest room, but Barcelona is expensive. And when you've been paying like £6 a night in South America for rooms, and then you have to come back to Europe and pay like £25, £30, it is like it's a shock. Anyway, I'm gonna get showered and changed because I absolutely stink. I've been traveling for like 14 hours or something without a shower, and I've been in the same clothes the entire time, so definitely need to change. So I'll see you in a bit. After sleeping like all day because I'm a bit jet lagged, we went for churros, but the music was too loud, I couldn't film, but I'll show you a little bit here. And now we are out. This is Gio, by the way, she's from Ecuador, and now we're out with falafel wraps with some mixed salad. So this is huge. I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna have a little walk. I hope you're enjoying the video. I thought we'd take a little break just to remind you that if you want to support the channel, you can buy some merch over on the website. Most of it is organic or recycled material, so it's eco-friendly. So eating last night, we went back to the hotel, we slept, and now I'm out getting food again. We're at La Rambla, which is one of the most popular streets in Barcelona. It's got all little market stores along the side, and then you've got all your big chain stores on the outside, like your McDonald's, KFC, Dunkin' Donuts, all that sort of stuff. Once I've eaten, we're going to go to Sagrada Familia, which is the most visited tourist attraction in all of Barcelona, and probably one of the most visited in all of Spain. That should be quite good. I'm back with Gio and we have just got to La Sagrada Familia. It is huge. As you can see, they're still doing work on it because they've been working on it for like 100 years or something. It's just always been having work done, and it looks unreal. It's so big. We're gonna go queue up to get in. Apparently it can take like 2 hours, so hopefully it doesn't, because I hate waiting, and I'll see you in there. We're inside now. It didn't take too long to get in, but you have to go through security like you're in the airport. I had to empty my entire bag, have my laptop in, my drone, headphones, everything. And they took the drone off me because you're not allowed a drone in, as if you're going to fly a drone inside a church. So that was annoying. And now I'm just on the outside checking it out. We're going to go in a second. Unfortunately, the tower isn't available today, so it was 24 euros. We can only go inside the ground floor and maybe some upper parts, not the tower, which is the bit that I wanted to do, so I could see the view. But maybe next time. What's crazy about La Sagrada Familia is that it was started in 1882, but Anthony Gaudi, who is the main architect, the most famous architect on this church, actually only joined in 1883, so he was a year or maybe a couple of months after, and obviously he never got to see it complete, and it's still not complete. It's due to be finished within the next 10 years, I think, so I should see it completed in my lifetime. But it is crazy to think that it's been getting built for well over 100 years. One of the cool details within the cathedral itself is the stained glass windows. On one side you've got red and yellows, and on the other you've got blue and greens, and that's because that side has the sun facing it, so they wanted the stained glass to represent warmth and heat. So it's reds, yellows, oranges, and then this side, which faces away from the sun, they wanted it to be cold, so it's greens, blues, purples. It's quite cool. It's just a small detail, but it's quite cool. What's cool about the columns in this cathedral are that the columns are actually modelled after trees. As you can see up there, the tops split off like branches to hold the weight of the ceiling, and each column represents a different type of tree wood. So the colours change, or the shapes change, or something about the style of the column changes to represent different woods, which is quite cool. It's like a small detail that you would never notice unless you would well, I'm listening to an audio of the history, so I know, but if I didn't have this, I wouldn't have ever noticed it. One of these statues here is actually modelled from Gaudi to honour him, but I don't know if it's this one here or if it's this over here, because it's hard to follow the audio and pinpoint exactly where she's talking about. But on this facade somewhere, one of them looks like Gaudi. One of the reasons this is so famous is, even though it is a Gothic design, Anthony Gaudi put his own spin on it and made it unique in his own vision, and that is why it looks like this, with all the holes in the tower, all the towers, and other distinct features. So that's it, that's the end of this video. I'm back in Liverpool. I really couldn't film anything when I left La Sagrada Familia because I had to get the train to the airport at 6, and we were in La Sagrada Familia for a little bit longer than expected, so I had to go straight to the hostel, pick the stuff up and leave. And then I ended up getting the wrong train, so I had to get an Uber from, no, not an Uber, just an old taxi from the suburbs of Barcelona. So I may as well just got a taxi from Barcelona because it was at the same price. But now I'm back in Liverpool, waiting for my brother to pick me up after the end of what has been a 4.5 month trip. It's sad, it is sad coming on to the reality, but I am going to end the video there. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed the whole 4-month trip before this. Make sure you hit the like button. Comment below what your favourite thing about Barcelona was, or what your favourite thing about the trip in general was in Colombia, Ecuador, and make sure you smash that like button. And as always, keep exploring.